Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's who's coming into your love life next. So I've made 3 readings here. Crystal, Flower and the Shell. Each one of them has got a deeper dive. This is a timeless reading, by the way. Whenever you get into it, it's good. Each one of them has got a deeper dive. That is an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be your story, you want it to be a story, and you want to get even more information for yourself on this, then you might want to get that. If you do, toward the end of each of these readings, you'll be seeing a link popping up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below, and that's where you can also find down there the timestamps to fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? And the crystal is out with embracing worthiness. And this card says, I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body and it feels amazing. That's the crystal. Or would you like the flower, this peace lily? And that's out with expanding inner power. I am my most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. That's the flower. Or the shell. This shell is out with invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. So take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscribe button as you're watching. And click that notification bell as well next to that subscribe button. And leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Now, you might want to subscribe to this channel because I do a daily energy update every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads for donations. And I'd love to see you in there and connecting with your personal energy and give you some advice in there. So come along sometime. And I make 3 of these Love Pack card reads week as well, so click that subscribe button and that notification bell. Enjoy your reading. I'll see you in there. So if you chose the crystal, and this one's for you, crystals, let's find out who's coming into your love life next. Now, as usual, there is going to be a deeper dive to this. There's going to be an extended reading that goes with this. If it sounds like it is your story, could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that. If you do, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into it. Who is coming into your life next? Let's find out all about them. Beauty of age. Could be someone that's older than you. Could be someone that's mature. Good looking. You know, those type that get better looking as they get older. They're mature. They don't have to be older than you, but they're a mature kind of a person. Okay, tell us more. For crystals, who's coming into their life, into their love life next? We have cuddles and play, very playful person. They're very touchy-feely. They like to hold hands, to cuddle, you know, spooning at night. They like perhaps to watch movies and cuddle up next to you, that kind of thing. Very playful as well. It'll be a lot of fun, this person. What else? What else? Reflect. They're a pensive kind of person. They like to think on things a lot. They could be a reflection of you as well. It's very similar to you. An opportunity. Someone who perhaps has done very well for themselves, very successful, because they recognize opportunities when they're in front of them and they act on those opportunities, take those opportunities up. Let's find out more. Who's this that's coming into Crystal's lives? Tell us more about them, this mature, good-looking kind of a person that we've got here. 2 of Pentacles. Choices. Things are up in the air at the moment for them, perhaps. Making new choices. 8 of Pentacles, someone that's quite successful. The work that they've done, they've got a lot of success from it. Someone that's built things up for themselves. But the 5 of Cups have had disappointments of the heart. Disappointments where relationships are concerned. Now, who hasn't? 2 of Pentacles. Tell us why the 2 of Pentacles is here. Why are things up in the air for them? So they could be in a transition point in their life at the moment. Could be going through a divorce at the moment. Queen of Voices. Yeah, third party divorce. 3 of Emotions. So things are up in the air for them at the moment. They're in a time of transition because they've broken up from someone who's perhaps quite bitter toward them. Queen of Voices can be, a bitter ex kind of thing. It doesn't have to be bitter, but it doesn't feel great, to be honest, this energy. So things are up in the air at the moment for them while they're in some kind of a breakup, recovering from a breakup it could be as well. So their life is in transition at the moment, but a turning point in their life. Divine timing. So it's divine timing for them to come into your life. It'll be perfect timing when they do anyway. We'll find out in the deeper dive when they are coming in for you and when you can expect them. Eight of Pentacles. They're pretty successful. So what they have done in the past, they're reaping the benefits from. You could have a lot of savings or investments and things like that, this person. Muse of Emotions. Muse of Emotions and the Eight of Inspiration. They are emotionally developed. Emotionally intelligent, perhaps. They've developed themselves in that way. So much so that they can directly communicate that. So this person has good practice at communicating what's in their heart. That could be something that they've worked at before as well. In relationships, and they've got good at that. Now, this could also mean that the work that they've done has been like heart-based projects and things like that, and they've been very, very successful in that way. This could be someone that inspires other people, someone that the work is very much connected with their heart and their passion, so they've done very well in that arena because of it. It's paid off for them. So I think it's someone that does like work in the area of their passion. Duality. But there's a duality about that. I don't know why. A duality about that. So they might judge themselves for that. I think it's someone that holds themselves to high standards. They might judge themselves for not doing better or something like that. There's duality about it anyway. Five of Cups. They've been disappointed where relationships are concerned. Tell us about this. Queen of Inspiration. Good looking. They go for the good looking ones. So they've gone for looks. They're good looking, this person, and they're getting more good looking as they're getting older. They've gone for looks and they've been disappointed in relationships because of that. So they haven't necessarily been going for character or, someone that's working on themselves and all of that. So perhaps they're in transition at the moment. Things are up in the air and they might be choosing differently this time. Or perhaps you're just going to get lucky and you're good looking and you've got all the other things too. Retreat. So they're a little bit reticent about that then. That means they've been attracted to people in the past because of the looks. They get into relationships with them and they've had a hard time because of it. And, the relationships haven't worked out. And so now the retreat energy means that now they're a little bit scared when they're attracted to somebody and the looks. So that might be a bit of a problem with this person. Tell us more about them. The character and all of that. Got Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. So this is someone who is abundant, very successful. What else? Snake Spirit. Time to heal. Interesting. They've done some healing work, but not... It feels to me, to be honest, like they've got some more healing work to do. They could, in a time of change at the moment, that is the 55 card. 5/5s to me are all about change. So they're going through a lot of change at the moment. We've already got that. Things are up in the air for them at the moment. They've got to heal from what it is that they're going through at the moment, I think. It's past. Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. This person feels like they've got spiritual nature to them and they do trust the universe. So they've got that kind of perhaps religion or perhaps just spirituality to go within to get that guidance. What else? Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. Setting themselves free at the moment. Nice. Setting themselves free at the moment. Freedom could be very important to this person. Does seem like they're going to be questioning how they've done things in the past and doing things differently this time. What else have they got going on? What else have they got going on? Rewiring the nervous system. They're finding strength in surviving their traumas. So they are doing some healing work at the moment and looking at, especially around relationships is what it feels like. Could be something about their work too, with that duality coming out. But this is someone that's kind of questioning themselves at the moment and making changes in their life. Asking for angelic support. Yeah, they do have a spiritual aspect to them. My angels respond when I'm open and authentic about how I feel. Interesting. And exploring unity consciousness. I wonder how they're doing this spiritual exploration that they're doing at the moment. Or whether it's like a breakup that is caused them to do that, you know? Caused them to look to the spiritual, look for meaning in their life, and look to figuring out what they can do differently. You know, especially to get better relationships that are more suited to them. Expanding their inner power. I'm my most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. That thing again about the creativity and a voice. They could start speaking out about what is in their heart. Perhaps this is someone that has had a lot of success in business and now they're speaking about it, about following their heart or something like that. It could be about that. And they're embracing worthiness. I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body and it feels amazing. They're feeling like worthy of even more. It feels like this person is getting connected to their heart in life and perhaps doing more of a soul purpose kind of a thing. To be honest, it feels like someone that has had business success that realizes kind of how they sort that success out, the inner workings of it, and now they're speaking out about that kind of stuff or their creativity or something like that. Sounds like a very interesting character to me. Let's find out more about him. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This person loves hard. They feel like a very loyal kind of a person to me when they're in a relationship. Give it their all. Know your worth. That's that worth thing again. So perhaps they're just realizing that they deserve better relationships than they previously got themselves in. It seems to be very superficial before when it came to relationships, just choosing people off looks. Realize that they want more than that, so they could be taking their relationship choices more seriously this time. You know, if they are very successful and very focused on their work before, they could have attracted gold diggers before, you know, and just gone for the looks kind of thing. Got a pretty secure heart. This isn't an insecure person. Yeah, but they could have gone for looks before and attracted that, you know, people that were attracted to their money. They were attracted to the looks. Now they're realizing they deserve more than that with this worthiness. And hope. They're a hopeful person. They've got a pretty positive outlook, positive character. They're definitely spiritual. Ape that positivity. The playful, again. Very trustworthy kind of a person. Playful, but very trustworthy kind of a person. As I said, I'm picking up like loyalty from them. But they've been through a lot of pain in relationships. So they could be bringing some of that baggage with them. What else? Honesty is essential. Very honest person. It's very important to them to be honest and to have their partners be honest as well. And love is all around you. This is someone who's got a very kind of open heart. They're encouraging and positive with other people. Very open-hearted kind of a person. Feels like a gregarious kind of a person. Person that is, maybe has a lot of friends or people warm to them. That kind of thing. Well, that's who you've got coming into your life. Now, if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get a deeper dive to this. I'm going to go into even more. I'm going to go into guidance for you in this situation you find yourself in right now. So is there something that you need to do to bring this person into your life or to get ready for this person? Guidance for you in this relationship. So you guys together, once you're together, what are the dynamics in this relationship? And are there any red flags there that you need to know about? How can you make it work really well? And how this might all play out, how they might come into your life with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, that email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, all those places that your email provider hides things away from you. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal to the flower and the shell. Click on the crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will do. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like down there before you click off. Click on the subscribe button with that notification bell. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out who's coming into your love life next. As usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. Flowers, if you feel like this is your story, it could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that. If you do, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading and find out how your person, no, who is coming into your love life next. You got born with a gift, someone that's very gifted and talented. It could be someone that's creative. It could be an artist, musician, or something like that. Or someone that's particularly good. It could be like a professional sports person. Someone that was already adapted to being good at something. So this could be someone that's built up like a very successful career in whatever it is that they've done, because it's something that comes natural to them. Natural talent. It's someone that's got a lot of connections, a lot of people around them. They could have a big social life or know a lot of people. They could be highly regarded by a lot of people. A lot of people know them. This could be someone that's famous for what it is that they do. Artist, musician, sports person is what it feels like to me. Anchor and choose wisely. They're quite, with this anchor card, restricted is what I want to say in the movements. They perhaps have a lot of things that they need to do, places that they need to be. If it's a sports person, they need to be training a lot, and doing that kind of thing. If it's a musician, then they'll be going on tour or something like that. They've got places to be. What it is that they do requires them to be different places. They're kind of anchored into not like one spot, but what's the word I'm looking for? Like a schedule. They're anchored into a schedule. So this person isn't going to be able to kind of follow you or come along to, what you want them to do. They have to make like wise decisions to choose wisely. This person can't just do anything that you'd want them to do, because their life is quite regimented in a way because of something that it is that they do. Okay, tell us more about them. What's going on for them at the moment? No, too many. What's going on for them at the moment? Tell us more about this person. Just coming into Flower's love life next. Page of Wands. They are quite an outspoken person. They talk about what it is that they're passionate about, perhaps to the exclusion of everything else. They might be interviewed a lot about what it is that they do. Very passionate about something and outspoken about it. But yes, they might kind of only talk on that topic a lot. This is someone that is really passionate about one thing, one particular thing that they're good at, and it feels like it's their life, Three of Cups, still a lot of people around them. Could be a lot of socializing as well. If you're a kind of insecure kind of person, this might not be the ideal person for you, because you might get jealous of about the people that are around them. Ace of Cups, heart wide open kind of a person. They fall in love easily. What else? Well, let's find out more about this. So the Page of Wands, they talk about their passions, perhaps to the exclusion of everything else. Oh, good if you're into what it is that they're into, right? Ace of Emotions again. Temperance. You're going to have to be patient with their movements, travel and stuff like that. They've got a patience about that. Something that is kind of, they've yielded to the schedule that they've got. They're okay about moving around. This could be someone that lives in hotels a lot because they're having to travel around a lot. They're good with that temperance. They've got used to it. This person could go around speaking about what it is that they do a lot. There's a lot of travel involved there. So yeah, if you're not kind of, I don't know, if you're a similar kind of person to this, I don't know whether this would be a very good match, because you might not see each other or not. What's behind this? Reunion of souls. Love's important to them now. Feels like someone that's looking for their soulmate. Okay. Three of Cups, a lot of people around them. Could have a lot of fans, you know. Interesting. The Nine of Emotions, but they are kind of single. They're hard. They don't let people in. They might have a lot of people around them, but they don't let people in. They're very much about their work. So they've got a lot of people around them that admire them for their work, but they're not letting them into their heart. They're still very much single when it goes to their heart. High Priestess, they're looking for someone that's deeper, someone that's in that intuition, not necessarily a fan of theirs. That's what they're looking for in a romantic relationship. So even though they've got a lot of people around them, perhaps a lot of admirers around them, they are not letting them into their heart. They're looking for something different. They're not looking for a fan. And yeah, I think that's probably normal for someone. They do feel like they're famous, this person. That's kind of normal. Letting go and it's all good, but they're okay about having all of those people around them. So like I said, if you are a jealous type, this might not be the ideal relationship for you. They're all good about it. They know that it doesn't mean anything. They probably flirt with the people, but they just put it in their place. It'll probably be part of their PR in their mind, you know, of flirting with people that are around them, but they're not letting them into the heart. Ace of Cups, this is someone who falls in love. And yeah, Five of Materials, very selective about that. They push people away. So I think this person, they know their heart and they know what kind of person that they want to be in that relationship with. They push away the negative ones, the devil energy, the ones that are trying to get something off them, using them for their fame, using them for, you know, money or whatever. So they've got good at that, of pushing away those devil types. This person might have resigned themselves to being single because they attract a lot of the wrong type around them, but yeah, they're not with those. So psychic development, they want someone that's got like the intuition, they want the High Priestess is what it is. They want to be in a relationship with a High Priestess. That's what they're looking for a relationship. So this person is very clear that they don't want like a fan or whatever to be in a relationship with. They know the specific type. They want a spiritual type. They want, yeah, someone that appeals to their heart. Let's find out more about their character. Tell us more about this person. Wolf spirit, they turn knowledge into wisdom. They talk a lot about what it is that they do. Obviously very knowledgeable about what it is that they do in this talent that they've got. But they turn that into wisdom, so they perhaps, yeah, are wise about it. They can help other people out by telling them what they do or stories about things that they've been through in what they do in a certain kind of a way that inspires other people to use that wisdom for themselves, you know. A bee spirit, sweet results await. Very successful kind of a person. They're a busy kind of a person as well. You want to have your own things going on in your life. Because I don't think this person's going to have an awful lot of time for you. They seem locked in that schedule that they've got. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Nice. So they kind of person that brings their ideas to life. They create things. They could be involved in charity stuff as well. This person. Whale spirit, or some kind of philanthropy, or, you know, it could be a sports person that likes to visit the hospitals and, you know, see the fans, the kid fans or whatever. So something like that. They do something good in that kind of way. They've got a whale spirit here. Trust the great mystery. Feels like when it comes to relationships, this trust kind of the universe is going to bring them the right person. Dear Spirit, they bring a gentle touch. Gentle. I just heard gentle giant. Some of them could be quite big. Like in stature, quite big. Gentle giant. Got a gentleness about their nature. Sweet. What kind of stuff are they going through at the moment? What kind of stuff are they going through at the moment? It's safe for me to be in my body. Grounding my energy, safe to be in my body. Interesting. So they've got a lot of people around them, right? And that could have unsettled them for a while. Finding it very intrusive to have a lot of people around them, but now they seem to be grounded in their energy, safe to be in their body, feeling safer within themselves, you know? Expanding their inner power, or they have been doing that. It says, I am my most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. I do think that this person is interviewed a lot. They ask for angelic support. Authentic about how they feel. Any of those. They've got an open mind. They like learning things. They allow themselves to see beyond their beliefs and their ideas. Not a very fixed kind of a person. They're not a stubborn, fixed kind of a person. What else? I feel like they really take care of whoever they're in a relationship with. Friendship. Yeah. But there's this caring about them, so they'll be like your best friend and your lover. Very protective. This person, very protective of who they're in relationship with. They attend to the details. Yeah, this is someone who, see, with this choose wisely, it's almost like, say if they're a sports person, they'll watch what they eat, they'll attend to those details. It's not that they're strict. It feels like they've got a lot of self-discipline, this person, and they attend to the details. But it doesn't mean that they're boring. They've got this wild streak to them as well, wild and powerful. Could be a lot of fun, this person. What else? Codependency. They could have been suffering perhaps from people dependent on them in the past. Codependency. Taking care of others. They do seem to have a generous kind of a spirit. It's feeling like they do some philanthropy kind of thing. They've got a guarded heart because of heartbreak that they've been through. Pretty universal, isn't it? They've got a little bit of baggage there. So the heart is guarded because of what they've been through. They do know what they're looking for, though. That came through really clear. Looking for the High Priestess to have a relationship with. Betrayal. They've been betrayed. It feels like they've had gold diggers and people that are just like interested in their, you know, just being seen with them kind of thing. Been betrayed by people before. And suffered loss as a result of it. Yeah, so yeah, this person does come with a bit of baggage, to say the least. What else? This one. Be in the present and dream of the future. They've got dreams for the future that they want to bring about, to create. And practice compassion. Very compassionate person, and they put that into practice as well. That's what I was getting. Yeah, they do They're generous and compassionate, and they do something like visiting hospitals or something like that. They don't just do what it is that they do and talk about it and do interviews and all of that kind of thing. They put their compassion out there to help other people, to use their position to help other people as well, is what they do too. Sound like they're a great person. What do you think, flowers? If that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive, flowers, for even more on this. Now, in the deeper dive, in that extended reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you. Guidance for you in this situation. So is there something that you need to do before you get into the relationship, or before you can like be of the energy to invite this person into your life? Let's get some guidance for you first of all. Guidance for you in this relationship. Once you guys are together, what are the dynamics between you two? Are there any red flags to look out for? Things that you need to know about, perhaps in your reaction to their way of life and stuff like that. We'll find that out, how you can make it work really well, those dynamics between you, and also how this might all play out, how they might come into your life, and possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive the email. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, or any of those places that your email provider hides those emails from you. So check in those places. In that email, once you find it, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on the flower on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button with that notification bell, and if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read for even more, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the shell, and this one's for you, shells, let's find out who is coming into your love life next. As usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that too for even more. If you do, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into it. Shells, who is coming into your love life next? Sunlight after darkness. Wow. So someone's so much better than the ones that you've been getting before. So if you're ready for a turnaround in your love life, if you're like, but maybe shying away from your love life a little bit, going, no, it's just the same, people cheating and lying and narcissists and all of that kind of thing. Well, you're about to have a completely different experience after all the darkness, all of those ones that aren't right for you, that have put you through all of that trouble. There's sunlight, someone that's going to make you happy. So, yes, a kind of a ray of light after the darkness that you've been through. This is a wild one. So they could be quite impetuous, taking risks and all of that kind of thing. Interesting. Wild child, huh? A very positive energy. Take the helm, they take the lead. They've had a pretty turbulent life. Perhaps which is why they have got that wild streak to them. But they take the lead in things, make decisions, take action on stuff. Okay, been through some rough waters, this person in their life. But they've got like a sunny disposition from it. Okay, tell us more about this person that's coming in. Wheel of Fortune. They're at a shift in their life story at the moment. The Wheel of Fortune... could be things are starting to move for them now, a change for them. It could be at a transition point in their life. Things are really getting moving for them now. Got the Nine of Cups, very much single at the moment, so the heart is their own, doing things kind of alone at the moment. And Four of Cups, they're waiting for the right one to come in. That's what you want to hear, right? So yeah, they're not very pleased with the offers that they're getting in the love life, waiting for the perfect person to come in. The perfect person for them, that is. Wheel of Fortune. Tell us why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Ace of Emotions. Right. This person is ready to fall in love. So, this person could be out there seeking at the moment this rainbow ball, this right person for them. So things are getting moving. In other words, yes, they're single at the moment, but things are getting moving for them, as in falling in love. In other words, they're looking to date. They're looking, I don't know if they're out on online dating or stuff like that, but they are out there and looking because they're ready to fall in love. What's behind that? How come so ready? It's all good. They feel all good now, so they've sorted stuff out in their lives. Their life is all good now. They've got themselves to an even keel. Everything's going well in their life, and they're like, okay, now is the time to bring love in my life. So they could have had a lot of problems before, struggles with money and stuff like that in their life. It could be inner healing and things like that as well. So they might have done that work and be ready. But they're very much single. 9 of Cups, sorry. Very much single at the moment. 9 of Cups. Looking for someone that's going to fulfill our heart's desires. I've got the 9 of Cups here. News of emotions, very much in the heart. So they're ready to love somebody. King of Cups, ready to love somebody. Let's get another card out as well for that. Why the 9 of Cups? Page of inspiration. They've got a lot of passion too. So they've got like big dreams for relationships. They're looking for the one this time. What's behind that? New day, ready for a new start. Yes, this person is ready for a relationship. 4 of Cups. Why is the 4 of Cups here? So they're not happy with the options that they've got at the moment. Could be very attractive people being attracted to their energy, but they're like, nah, I'm waiting for that right one. Well, oh, the sun and the moon. How interesting. Okay, so they're looking for the one that makes them happy. They're looking for something deeper, intrigue, more emotional. If whoever they're dating or that are approaching them at the moment, it's not giving them that intensity of happiness or the depth of the feelings. They're waiting for the one, could be you, to come along that gives them all of this intense happiness that makes their inner child happy and those deeper feelings. This person wants a rich emotional experience and happiness. And they're not going to be satisfied until they've found that. What's behind that is forgiveness. I think your person's been doing some healing work here and they want it all now. And that could be where you're at too. Okay, well, let's find out more about them, about the character and all of that, and the stuff that they're going through. Tell us about the character. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. Yeah, so they're a free person, wild and free. They make good decisions for themselves, quite impetuous. They live life on the edge kind of thing. Perhaps don't have many rules for themselves, but they're very free. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. They're a patient kind of a person. They pay a lot of attention to other people. They take people on face value, but they know that there's always something behind that, and so they take the time getting to know people in a little bit of pessimistic kind of a way, to be honest. They watch and wait. They're kind of like, if you were to, so once you guys are together and you meet, like a new friend kind of thing comes into your life, a new person comes into your life and you say to them, oh, they're great, this person's great, they're more likely to turn around and go, well, we'll see. They've learned that people aren't exactly who they show themselves to be. So this person might take some time to let you into their life and let anyone into their life, because they'll want to really get to know you first and watch and wait. Reclaim your power, the Panther spirit. This person has been disempowered in their life and they've reclaimed that power. They've learned how to be powerful again after, wow. So some might have been incarcerated, and reclaim their power, reclaim their freedom again. Or some might have been in an addiction and reclaim their power, reclaim their life back. They've been through something pretty big, this person. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love, but they are a very loyal person, especially in relationships, a very loyal person. You sound great. What about their internal stuff? What have they been going through? What they've been working on, going through? What has kind of been a theme of their life? Polishing my heart. So feeling is the power that helps me heal. But yeah, this person could have had addictions or something like that. Or if they were incarcerated for doing something, it was because they were numbing their feelings or not wanting to feel what it was that they were feeling, which is numbing their feelings, right? Feeling is a power that helps me heal. So they've learned to feel what they feel and deal with that, deal with things head on. They could have been through a program for addictions, or not necessarily had an addiction, this person, but whatever it is that they've been through, they've learned how to feel, which is ideal, isn't it? Because you don't want an unfeeling person. Befriending pain. Oh, what have they been through? When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. This person's been through something big. I've had a lot of pain in their life and they've come through that. Wow. Healing heartbreak. This person, wow. Healing heartbreak, my heart will love again. The feelings and the heart back together. And invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. This person has been through something really big and they've come out the other side of it much better as a result. You might be blown away by this person's stories of what they've been through in their past and who they were in the past as well. This feels like someone that will be very upfront about who they were in the past. Like, there's no way you would have been attracted to them in the past, and they'll tell you. It's not something like that will make you scared of them, thinking that they're still like that. They're not still like that. You will know that this person has come out the other end of that. These cards are very, very positive. Let's find out more. What else? Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Oh, so you're going to find the missing pieces that you feel in your lives through each other. Cool. Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. So you are that one. The sun and the moon to them. The sun and the moon to them. There's something in that. I'm really getting goosebumps a lot with this reading. Okay. Assess the situation. Like I said, this person, they watch and wait. They assess. They sit back. They know that people aren't who they show themselves to be. On first viewing. Yeah, they probably had problems with people before, perhaps getting in the wrong crowd and stuff. I don't know. They got go for it as well. They could be a fire sign. They might not be there, but they do have that impulsive kind of a wild thing, that wild streak going on. This person's got a lot of bravado. They could be like an adrenaline junkie, or they could have been like that previously, and they've still got a bit of that nature to them. But they kind of, sorry, I've got a cold. Self-assured and brave and courageous. You've done a lot of healing. This person has done a lot of healing on themselves. Nice. They've done a lot of healing on themselves, and especially with the heart and effort. This person makes a lot of effort. The person that takes a lot of physical action. So, this is the kind of person that's going to take the bins out. They will shovel the snow or whatever it is that you have to do. They'll tend to the garden. They like doing things. They're an action taker. Might like building things as well. Some of them. Problem. But they just haven't been a good fit. Other people haven't been a good fit for them. Yeah, they don't like the options that they've got at the moment. They're looking for everything. The sun and the moon. They're a pretty lucky person. Sunlight after the darkness, That means much more now. I was getting that they're like the sunlight for you after darkness that you've found. But it's very much, this is their life. They've had a lot of dark times in their life. And now they've learned from that and grown from that, and now they're into this light energy. What else? Honesty is essential. It's very important for them to be honest, and to sit back and let people show them who they are, to get to the crux of who someone is, you know. Be authentic. It's important to them, right? Being authentic and other people being authentic with them. That's why they give people time to take things slowly. It's like they become an expert on human nature kind of thing because of what they've been through. And they take some time to let people into their lives for sure. They'll do the same with you. They'll take it slow. Okay, well, if that sounds like an easy story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive reading more. Now, in the deeper dive, in that extended reading, I want to go into guidance for you. Guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So is there something that you need to do to get ready for this person, to become the person that you need to be, to bring this person into your life, to get aligned with this person? Guidance for you in this relationship. So once you guys are together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? Are there any red flags that you need to look out for, things that you need to know about? Let's find that out. And how this might all play out. So how might they come into your life with possible timelines? If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive the email. Now, that email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, your promotions folder, all those places that your email provider stashes those emails away so you can't find them. It might be in that. So check that. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on the shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video down there before you click off, and click that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I will see you in there very shortly.